If you have late payments, I know it's hurting you month after month. I know how you feel. So you know me, I got you. I'm gonna show you how to remove those late payments step by step by step. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So today's class, we're going to be talking about those late payments and how to remove them from your credit report. Yes, I know it's hurting you month after month after month, so I got you. So with that being said, go grab a pen, go get some paper, and you know, we're going to get some sweet tea today because this is going to be good. Hey, welcome to today's lessons, right? Hey, so this is the outline for today's class, what we're going to be talking about. So lesson number one, what to do with multiple late payments. If you have multiple late payments, that's what we're going to be talking about. Lesson number two, what to do when you have one late payment. I messed that up. But in lesson number three, step number three, what to do if you never missed a payment, but the credit bureaus are showing otherwise, what to do and all that. So let's get into lesson number one. If you have multiple late payments, this is what you need to do. I don't want to hear, should I do this or should I do that? Let me make myself loud and clear. If you have one account that have multiple late payments, if you have multiple accounts that have multiple late payments, you need to remove the whole account. What about if it's open? Yes, if it's open, you can remove it as well. If it's closed, of course, you can remove it as well. So if you have multiple late payments on one account, you need to remove the whole account. I don't care if it's open. Of course, if it's closed, you can do the same thing. So I know you probably heard about this and probably heard about that. We're not talking about what you heard. What you need to do is remove the whole account off your credit report because it's holding you back. I'm gonna talk about the payment history, how it's 35% of your score and all that, right? And break down the point system. But if you have more than one late payment on one account, you need to remove the whole account because you're gonna spend a long time. I'm telling you, you're gonna spend a long time trying to prove that you wasn't late. Now, if you wasn't late, then of course you got your case. We're gonna talk about it in step number three or lesson number three. But if you have more than one late payment on one account, hey, you need to remove the whole account. So you need to go through my process, right? The first thing, hey, you should already know the 7-step framework. But if you're new to the channel, you might not know it. So the 7-step framework is, we're not talking about the end of mind because we already know what the end of mind is, right? Getting this late payment removed or getting this account removed from my credit report. So this is what you need to do. One more time. This is what you need to do. So we already analyzed. So we already went through step number one. We already went through step number two because we analyzed our credit report. We saw all the late payments. Clean your personal information is the next thing. So we want to remove the personal information from our account, update our personal information, make sure everything is correct, detach, send the letter in. I have all that, right? Then after you clean your personal information, then you want to hush those snitches. Hush the snitches up. There's multiple snitches out there that are telling on you every single day to the credit bureaus because they want to make money. The credit bureaus are in the business of making money. They don't care about your late payments, they're getting paid. So whether it's on or not on, they still getting paid. So what you need to do is hold them accountable. And how do we hold them accountable? Hey, we set them up. We use a secret letter to set them up. Now, if you don't have the secret letter, grab it. It's free. And yes, I'm trying to sell you my KO letter after that and my training after that to show you how to properly do this. But you can get the secret letter for free. The next thing after you get the secret letter, you want to send it in to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Whoever has those late payments, send it in. Have 2 forms of identification because you don't want your letter to get kicked back. And what else you want to do? You want to make sure you certify. You want to make sure the credit bureaus got it, because if the credit bureaus say they didn't get it, then what we're going to do? We're going to use the KO method and follow up with the complaint, the BVB in Attorney General's office with the complaint number and everything, and not the complaint number, with the certified letter, the certified tracking number, showing that they got it and showing how, showing them that they didn't, they violated our rights. They didn't do a proper investigation. We didn't give them written consent or written permission to furnish this account on our credit report. They violated this law. They violated that law. Show them everything, right? KO. KO method means knock them out. So show how they violate your rights. And this is what you need. This is what you need to do if you have multiple late payments on one account. So let's get into lesson number two. So for all my family members that have one late payment on one account, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. So I will call in to the creditor or whoever you have that late payment with. I will call them, I will beg them, I will do what I need to do to ask them to remove that one late payment. Because once you remove that one late payment, your credit score is gonna take off. It's gonna shoot up. So I'll call in every single day for 30 days and tell them and ask them to remove that late payment off that my account. Do what you need to do, negotiate, whatever it looks like. Ask them, can you remove the late payment? Keep on talking to somebody. Talk to somebody else again the next day, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that. For 30 days straight, put in the work. The work works. Now, if it don't happen in 30 days, because we ain't trying to, dispute with the credit bureau. You can dispute, however, it's gonna take time. I'm talking about like a year time, because we did this for one client of ours and we dispute month after month after month on one late payment. It took a whole year for that late payment to come off. Now, if you're willing to wait a whole year, then go ahead and put in the work. But call in because we can't call in on behalf of our client, but we can do a dispute. So call in every single day, put in the work. Now, if that don't work, then I'll just do step number one. When I talk about lesson number one, I'll remove the whole account, because it's not worth 9 months trying to do this over and over and over. No, just remove the account. It's probably gonna take time as well, but I'd rather dispute the whole account and remove it off my credit report versus wait a whole year trying to remove one late payment that's holding me back. And that's the only thing that's holding me back, because I already paid down my credit cards, I already got my inquiries, and just one late payment, nah, I'll remove the whole account. We ain't got time for that. I know your time is very valuable, but trying to remove one late payment and they acting crazy, I'll call them for 30 days. If it don't work, then I'll remove the whole account. Now, that's gonna take time in the process to get that off. However, I'd rather do that versus wait a whole year or 2 years trying to remove one late payment. So that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. I'm gonna say it again. Let me make myself loud and clear. That's what you need to do. All right, let's get into lesson number 3. Lesson number 3. Now, this happens sometimes. You was never late, but the credit bureau show otherwise. They have a late payment on your credit report, and I know you're mad. I know you're frustrated. You're trying to figure out why. So here's what you need to do. Don't dispute with the credit bureaus just yet. What you want to do is dispute with the creditor, right? You want to call in and talk to them. Let them know that there's a 30-day late reflecting, showing that you was late, but you was never late, and you talk to them, be like, yeah, you never was late. I don't know why. So just call them, let them do what they need to do so they can fix that with the credit bureaus, right? Don't get mad. I know it's going to take a little bit of time. I know it's stopping you for, next 30 days. However, let them do their job. Now, if it don't happen within the next 30 to 45 days, here's what you can simply do. Use the CFPB, print out the actual, your bill and stuff, right? Print out your account history showing that you was never late, showing that you made on-time payments, and just let them know through the CFPB, tell them everything that happened, explain detail by detail, and show them that you was never late. Everything came out of your account. You can take a screenshot, take a picture, highlight it, do what you need to do, show your supporting evidence with the CFPB, and get the late payment off. Now, that should work. Now, if it don't work, what you need to do is go to the Attorney General's office, go to the BBB, file a complaint, right? When you file a complaint, hey, they start to pay attention. So what you need to do is go ahead and continue escalating and escalate until the account or the late payment gets removed from your credit report. Like I said, if you have a late payment and it's not supposed to be late because you was never late, do what you need to do. Call the creditor first, then follow up with the CFPB, wait 30 days, follow up with the CFPB, 30, 45 days, let them do what they need to do. Call the follow up with the CFPB, and then go to the Attorney General's, and then go to BBB, right? File a complaint. They start to pay attention when you start talking, negative on their about their company. So do what you need to do. All right. Now, if you need help cleaning up your credit, here's what you need to do. You need to get my free secret letter. Grab it. It's free. Get the free secret letter. Add 2 forms of identification. Send that thing off. Set them up. Knock them out. You know how it is. All right. I'll see you in the next lesson.